never stop at one. I'll take you all on.
At least I'll have the satisfaction of destroying you, Optimus Prime.
You can't remember my name.
The weak shall perish?
Do not believe everything you read.
Hello everybody, I'm Cyberverse Prime, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Dramatic Capture Series set, the Decepticon Headquarters. I meant to throw that in there too. This is a pretty cool set. This was a set that a lot of people were very excited for because it fixed a lot of, I would say, aesthetic or visual problems with some of the Earthrise or Siege characters. Me personally, I never had a problem with the Siege Shockwave, but it was mainly for these two. These two were the main highlight, we should say, because Megatron and Soundwave were very notorious knowing for yellowing. Same with Tigatron and Cyclonus. And if I'm leaving out a few other characters, I highly am sorry for that. I'm not trying to leave out those characters. I just can't think of them at the moment. But yeah, Megatron and Soundwave were the most anticipated figures for this 3-pack because it featured versions of them that didn't have yellowing plastic, more G1-ified color schemes, and just overall a much better paint scheme and look and tolerance overall. Now Megatron, I'll admit, I do have the issues with the looseness and everything, and I can look past that because honestly, I just like how he looks, and I'm not ashamed to say that I like how he looks, and I much prefer. I'd rather have a loose Megatron than a yellowing piss colored Megatron, if that makes sense. So, in terms of their alt mode, Soundwave here is in his cassette player mode, Megatron's in his tank, and Shockwave's in his gun mode. Yes, I'm calling this a gun mode. I'm not calling it a submarine. I'm calling it a gun because that's what it's supposed to freaking be. I do not care. It's a gun mode. So, gun mode Shockwave. Really cool to see. In 2025, 2024, whenever the set came out. I think it came out last year. So 2024, 2025. Yeah, cool to see a gun mode Shockwave. Megatron, I'm reviewing it. I'm reviewing the set anticipation for actually their 86 counterparts, because Megatron's supposed to get his 86 counterpart this year, which has been somewhat leaked online. I've been seeing that. Soundwave and Shockwave are listing rumors for next year, so might as well go ahead and review the set while I still have these molds, because I'm not certain if I'm going to sell these or keep them. So, anyway, well, I might keep them because it's part of Transformers history, and typically when you sell these older molds, it's very hard to get them back. So, anyway, I'm not going to show off transformation on at least probably none of these because they've been all done before. Screw it, I'll show the transformation on Megatron. Shockwave and Soundwave, no. So, because I don't think I've shown off the transformation of Megatron yet. I think I have with the Siege mold. I don't know. But anyway, yep, Soundwave works. Laserbeak is here. I'm going to go ahead and remove him for transformation. So yeah, Soundwave looks great in his cassette player mode. Mode. Really cool spring mechanism. Really am excited for the rumored 86 one. I put his shoulder cannon and his gun here to represent the batteries from the original G1 toy. So that's pretty cool. Tank mode on Megatron. I left this piece off because the plastic on it is starting to show stress marks, so I'm like, I don't really care for the back piece anyway, so I'm sorry if that if this upsets you that the piece isn't there. Totally sorry. It doesn't matter for tank or robot mode. I mean, it kind of fills out the gap back here, but it doesn't bother me much. So yeah, there's the gun mode close up, and then here's the gun mode on Shockwave. Pretty nice. Yeah, so I'm gonna go and remove these two, and we're gonna focus on Megatron because it's the leader of Decepticons. Why not? And let me go ahead and wiggle this out. Now, the Dramatic Capture set, the Triple Takeover set, those will be individual reviews because I have each, because for that set alone, I haven't reviewed Astro Train or Blitzwing. I have reviewed Starscream, but I will have to divide that set up. These are just simple, the past two, the Decepticon headquarters and the Autobot headquarters. The reasoning why I'm showing off, the whole set together is because they're just repaints. Now, I could just say that for the Dramatic Capture series set, but to be fair, I have a little bit of something to say on each of them. So, I will do that set all separately in 3 separate reviews. And basically, all you really do, the only thing that's different is that you don't have little pieces here on the shoulders to fold down anymore. Sorry if you hear a fan in the background. It's incredibly hot where I am living at. So I am trying to, or actually it's nice and cool where I'm at right now, so I'm just trying to get in some cool air, some cool fresh air in my home. So there's the legs. Go ahead and do these pieces. Get this separated. The fusion cannon on my copy is extremely loose, which is weird. I'm not sure if that was a common issue on other copies, but to be fair, I'm kind of glad this mold is getting retired because, oh my god, they used this mold, they milked it to death, and it's just very sad on how much they milked this mold. Almost insulting how much they used this mold, and I thought they but anyway, I thought they used it again for Megatronus, Age of the Prize Megatronus, and thank God that wasn't the case. But there's Megatron in his robot mode, and yeah, Soundwave does come with this piece, so what I do is just what everybody else did, stick it on the back, which looks awesome. Now, I'm going to go ahead and transform the other two off camera, and we're going to get into the functionalities of this set. So, I'll be right back with that. And here is the set, almost complete. I'm just showing off Laserbeak's transformation because it's, well, pretty simple. Come here, Beak Boy. Come here. Get the head out. And fold that piece up. Now, I flipped this little piece down because, come on. And then I like to do this. And that way it looks like he's flying around Megatron, which looks really cool. So, yeah, this is a really cool set. Now, in my opinion, it's not as impressive as the Autobot Headquarters one and then the Triple Takeover set. The Triple Takeover set is a massive improvement over those 3 molds, and I really like them a lot more than the past 2 sets. Now, if anybody's thinking, oh, is he going to get the, are you going to get the Dramatic Capture set with Jazz, Bumblebee, and Wheeljack? That's a big fat maybe. It's not totally a no, but it's a maybe. I thought about it, and I might end up getting them if there are like really good differences between the two. The only main reason why I might get it is because of the Bumblebee and Wheeljack. But other than that, I don't know. I don't really think I'm gonna double dip on molds that I already own. Just now that sounds hypocritical because I double dipped on these, but I sold the originals because there was a reasoning to. If there was a reasoning to sell the original three Origins versions of Jazz B and Wheeljack, then yeah. But to me, that's the set that if you missed out on those Origin molds, get it. Highly recommend it. Get it. Because the Origins figures are really, really nice. And if you can get the better versions of the three, then definitely get it. Because they look really nice. But I'm fine with the ones that I have I'm fine with the ones that I have because Jazz was a gift from Benetron, and Bumblebee and Wheeljack I got myself. So that would be the only reasoning for me to get the set is because the Jazz, I couldn't sell the Jazz because that's a gift, and then the Bumblebee and Wheel. Well, I might get it, but I don't know yet. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Sorry I didn't go into depth with the posability and stuff. It's just because these guys have been reviewed several times before me. But if I had to rate this set and the Autobot Headquarters one, I would give this one a 5 out of 10. The Autobots one, probably a 7 out of 10. Only because there are issues with Megatron, and that was the one I was mainly looking forward to. And then, of course, but these two are massive improvements. Shockwave is a major improvement as well. I think he looks really nice. But if I had to choose a favorite out of the set, it would be Megatron. Megatron just looks really good, and then, him with Optimus, these two just look really good, in my opinion. They look great. And the Megatron sitting on his throne like this, yeah, this is really cool. And I can't really recommend these sets enough. If you're looking for this set, ooh, good luck. Extremely good luck, but then again, why would you anyway? Because 86 Megatron is just around the corner, and Shockwave and Soundwave are rumored for next year, so I would totally recommend just waiting. I would totally recommend waiting. Seriously, if you can hold out for at least the rest of this year and into next year, just hold off. Don't go out trying to buy this set. Because I can't really recommend it enough to where you pay scalper prices. Don't do it. I recommend waiting for the 86 versions. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Please stay tuned for more. I will be getting back to Bayverse here pretty soon. I just wanted to review some G1 stuff for right now. I'm not on a total G1 kick. I just want to get these Dramatic Capture Series sets reviewed and over with. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. See you all later.